What's up, guys, and welcome back to Flare Reviews. Tonight I have for you the review of Violent Night. I'm about a month late on this one, but I just finally had a chance to watch. I've seen it twice, enjoyed it both times. This movie came out in 2022. It's going to run you an hour and 52 minutes. It is an action, comedy, crime. Kind of a weird genre mixed together, but I like the way that they worked it in there. So it is directed by Tommy Wirkola. I think I pronounced it right. It's starring the great David Harbour, John Leguizamo, Beverly D'Angelo, Alexis Louder, and Alex Hassel. This plot is so simple, it's so easy to follow. Basically, John Leguizamo, I probably gonna butcher his name a few times. He's the main villain. Sets up this huge plot to rob this absolutely just insanely rich family on Christmas Eve because he knows they have all kinds of money stashed away. And David Harbour is basically Santa Claus going about his business on Christmas Eve as Santa, and basically finds out that these people have robbed and killed a bunch of people. And basically he sees a kid that he brings presents to and knows about and is communicating with him. Like, basically the family's in trouble, and basically David Harbour just goes on an absolute rampage as Santa Claus. And I just like, it's like the kill scenes where he's like just action sequences, they were good violence, but it wasn't over top, and there was like comedy mixed in there, but it wasn't like too much in my opinion. I thought they did a good job of like evening it out. And I like they give it like an up and down. There's an action sequence, and there's a little bit of downtime, a little bit of dialogue, which is all important. Then more action, a little more dialogue. Even like some of these guys getting killed it's the way they're getting killed is so funny and just so freaking ridiculous. And honestly, some of the kills in this movie are so creative. I mean, they're not. I mean, let's say John Wick, very creative kills in those movies. So I'm sure maybe they got some ideas from that. And personally, this movie has one of my all-time most creative kills I've ever seen in a movie. And I've seen thousands of movies. One of the most creative kills, when Santa sucks him up through the chimney and rip his body apart. Like Santa magic, you get killed by Santa magic. That was incredible. Whoever came up with that idea, that was genius. I thought Dave Harbour was awesome as this role as like a drunk, old, just run down Santa. He's been doing this for 1100 years, you find out. And there's randomly a backstory of him. He used to be like a Viking, like raider looking guy. And honestly, I don't know why I didn't hate it. I thought it was kind of weird and awkward to just throw that in there. But how he became Santa, we don't know. But I kind of like they didn't really tell you. There's kind of like, hey, he used to be this like horrible like guy, and now he's like Santa Claus, bringing all the kids joy and everything. And honestly, all of it, it worked for me. It worked for me, even it not being Christmas time anymore, being February. I don't care. This movie, it worked for me because I thought it was so well done. They've already greenlit a second one, so I'm hoping maybe in the second one we get a Mrs. Claus and more of a background of his life before Santa Claus and how he actually became the Santa Claus. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for with the second one. I don't really know how they're going to do it. Obviously, I don't make movies, so I'm sure somebody has an idea. Overall, I'm going to give this one, I very much enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a 7.7. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to put it on my list for December for next year to watch along with my other Christmas movies. There's like 4 or 5 movies that I watch every December, and this one's going on there automatically. To me, it was a good film, man. If you haven't seen it, spoiler alert, sorry, but if you have and you want to see it again, it's on Peacock with the premium subscription right now for free. Well, with your premium, it's free. So go out, check it out, and my next review coming up will be Shotgun Wedding. So be on the lookout for that coming soon. Later!